Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. Today is Tuesday and that means that Mum is coming over for dinner, so dinner tonight will hopefully be something slightly more exciting. Thanks for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Leanne. I'm vegan trying to lose weight using the Slimming World plan, and if you're coming back, thanks very much for watching me. I am starting my day with a coffee. One sin for the Alpro almond barista milk that I like to use. I use 100 mils in there. I've just realised I forgot to open my poor little Delta's door, so she's been stuck in a cage and she's just been sort of making little annoyed noises, which I heard from the office, and just remembered why. Hi, baby. Did I forget to open your door? Did I? Oh, and you've eaten all your millet, haven't you? Yes. That's open, don't snap. Good girl. It's okay. There we go, look. There you go, now you can come and have a look around. Yeah? Or not? Gonna come say hi? Gonna come say hi? You gonna come see Mummy? You don't like my phone, do you? No. Come on. Oh, there we go. You gonna come say hi? You gonna come say hi to Mummy? Come on then. Come on, come say hi. Good girl. Hello. Hi. Give me kisses. Good girl. Gentle. Yes. Oh, you're such a puppet. Is it because you want more millet? Right, so I'm not going to give her a new millet, I'm going to turn it upside down. There we go, happy burb. Because you're a little monkey, aren't you? Yes. Oh, you don't like being watched, do you? Sorry. Sorry. Intruding on your privacy. Right, I'm just taking 2 seconds. Oh, sorry, did I make you jump? I'm just taking 2 seconds to make a quick breakfast, and what I'm actually doing is making like a mini cooked breakfast kind of thing, and it just means that I can just get everything in a tray really quick and just pop it in the oven, and then it'll be ready in, I don't know, half an hour or so. Yeah, it's very, very basic, but it should be good. Basically, I've just got 2 tomatoes that I've halved. I'm just using my small roasting tin, and then I thought I'd just quickly show you how I prepare my kale. Like I said, I much prefer having whole kale than pre-chopped, because pre-chopped they chop it across the leaf, and so you're always ending up with the massive thick stalks, and then all the end bits go really horrible, like it's just gross. So anyway, this is 4 leaves of kale, and all you do is just like lay them flat and then slice either side of the stalk. And then I always put them so they're in the same order, and then I just chop off the bottom bit because that's the bit that's been cut previously. So that's discarded. And then this is my kale that I can use, and then you can just chop them into pieces, like so. Okay, so just got my little tray. I've got about 4 mushrooms, chestnut mushrooms, just halved, and there was a big one so I quartered it. 2 tomatoes, obviously my 4 leaves of kale. I've got some garlic just sprinkled on. I'm just going to do 10 sprays of olive oil, just because it just tastes so much better when you have 9, 10, when you have a bit of olive oil on there. And then the pièce de résistance, these. I bloody love these sausages and they are delicious. So, yeah, you'd never mistake them for a meat sausage, but that's a good thing. They're so tasty, and they are actually green, which is quite fun. So these are 1 sin each, so I'm going to have half the pack, which is 4. That'll make it a 5 sin breakfast, which suddenly seems quite high, but it's worth it. It's so good. Boom, there we go. Easy breakfast in about 3.5 minutes. I just want to say as well that these sausages have got such good ingredients, like it's just real food, if you see what I mean. Anyway, you can just pause this screen if you want to see it, but yeah, really, really, really good. Oh, but I filled too much water in there, so had to transport it using some kitchen roll. Yeah. All right, so here is my breakfast done. I put it in for 25 minutes in the end, and that looks pretty darn perfect to me. So chuck it in a bowl and eat it, I guess. Beautifully presented as always. I love crispy kale. Don't know if you guys do or not, but it's just a nice thing to eat, really. And compared to the soft stuff that's in this bowl, that will be a nice contrast. All I did was just put a teensy bit more salt on top, and that's it. So yeah, this is 5 sins, but I'm happy with the healthiness of this breakfast. Hey guys, it's lunchtime, and why do I always do that? Every time I start a thing, I'm like, hey guys. I don't know why, sorry. Okay, it's lunchtime. My arm is at my side, and yeah, it's way past lunchtime actually. It's like 10 to 2. I've been sort of stuck in meetings. Yeah, so I just want something quick and easy, but luckily I made my soup yesterday from store cupboard ingredients. So if you want to see how I made it, just check back to yesterday. It's full of speed because it's passata and tin tomatoes. It's got some protein in from some beans and then just loads of spices, and it's really, really nice. So I'm going to have a portion of my soup, and then to go with that I'm going to have a grilled cheese sandwich. So I feel like that's kind of an American lunch because they have soup and grilled cheese, I think. It's not really an English thing, but yeah, it covers the speed aspect of it. It gives me my healthy extra B, my healthy extra A. The soup's free, and I'm just going to use my butter. I don't know what that was. A little bit fell off. Yeah, I'm just going to use that butter to cover the bread, so that will be 3.5 sins. So 3.5 sin lunch, it's not too bad. I say that, but this is the state of my bread situation. I've just got a few little crappy pieces, so yeah. These are frozen. I do freeze my bread. I think I've mentioned that before. Let's have a look. Oopsie. Oh goodness. Right, okay. So that's kind of most of a piece. Look at this little diddy piece. Okay, well, considering I'm going to have that one as well and call that my healthy extra B because, and then just ignore this little one. I'll put that out for the birds. Yeah. Because I think between them that will mix up the healthy extra B. Righty ho, so that is 2 teaspoons of this vegan spread. It's 5 sins for 1 tablespoon. A tablespoon has 3 teaspoons, and therefore it's 2/3 of a tablespoon when you're putting it in the app, and that comes out at 3.5 sins. Just under 80 grams of cheese for my healthy extra A choice. That is of course Daya, which I have at the moment, and what I've done is I've cut the normal size piece of bread in half, and I'll use the 2 small ones to make the actual sandwich. Yes, not very elegant. Okay, here we go. I've got my big bowl. It looks a bit messy because it's the same one I used for my breakfast because I don't like making extra mess. And then my little toasty, like I said, like this is that funny little, that's the, I can't remember which one. No, that was the biggest piece, and then that's the 2 smaller pieces. Like I said, they're really teeny. This is just a small side plate. So this is my toasted sandwich for my healthy extra B, 2 healthy extra A's, 3.5 sins. This is free and full of speed, and I had 3 coffees in total. I can't remember if I showed you the 3rd one, so that's 3 sins. Breakfast was 5. So that's a total of 11.5 sins if my impromptu maths is correct. And it's really, really dark in here, so I'm sorry if the lighting's a bit funny. For dessert, I'm having the last of that packet of Aldi vegan chocolate chip cookies. This is obviously the 7th day since I've bought them because I've had one every day, and Mum had one with me on one of the days. So yes, I think this is the longest a packet of biscuits has ever lasted in my presence in my whole life. So fairly proud of myself for that little achievement. But yeah, these are so good. So worth trying. If you'll buy Aldi and they've got these, then go for it. 5.5 sins for that one. Hey guys, just having a mid-afternoon cup of tea. So it's dinner time, and we just want something quite easy today. So I bought this bag of vegetables the other day, you may remember. So we're just gonna do a Thai curry. Very, very easy one. So we've got our veggies. These are all speed, baby corn, carrots, and sugar snap peas. For our protein, we're having edamame beans, and then I've got 200 mils of coconut milk, if you watched my video, oh, I don't know, a few days ago, you saw me portion a can of coconut milk into these 100ml portions. So I'm using 2 of those. So per portion, that will be 3 sins. Each 100ml is 3 sins. And then we're going to use red Thai curry paste. So that is half a sin for this one per tablespoon, which is really very reasonable. And then obviously a load of fresh coriander, and I've got some leftover rice from the other day. So this should be a pretty quick and easy dinner. Okay, so I've just put some fry light in the bottom of this pan, and then I've just added about 2/3 of that big bag of veg and about half of the bag of edamame beans. So nice load of veg, and this is for 2 of us. So I've just cooked, well, not even cooked really, just sort of started defrosting the veggies. I've just made sure to break them all up. The key thing is that I don't really want them to overcook too much, which is always the problem I find with frozen veg. You can see they're releasing quite a lot of moisture, so, but that's fine because that will contribute towards the sort of sauce. So I've added in 4 tablespoons of red Thai curry paste. The Tesco one is vegan. Beware if you buy the Sainsbury one because it's not vegan, so you'll have a nasty surprise if you are vegan. And then once that's just been sauteing for a minute or 2, I'm just going to pop in my 200ml of Tesco light coconut milk, which is 3 sins per 100ml. So right now this is a total of 8 sins, that's 4 sins each for me and Mum. Right, here we go. Doesn't look half bad, if I say so myself, for a very quick and easy dinner. That's Mum's, she's got loads of coriander on it. That's mine, doesn't have much because I haven't taken a picture yet, but believe me, I'll be adding loads as well. So 4 sins, kind of a red Thai curry. Hey guys, so it's the end of the day and I'm just having a cup of tea. I say the end of the day, it's actually like 9:20, but I am absolutely done in. So I have to do some work, I have to do some work at 11, so I'm really just sort of keeping myself up until then. I'm just having a cup of after dinner tea, and I have 4 sins left, and I was gonna have I wanted to have like a little treat, and I so stupidly, I was gonna have, well, I got my little jammy dodgers and my party rings mixed up in my head and I didn't actually look, and I ate 2 of the jammy dodgers before I realised that the pack is 4.5 sins and not 4 sins, and I'm just determined not to go over my sin allowance, so I've only had 2. There's 2 left in there, as you can see, hopefully. Oh, why is this so hard? I'm just proving it, that's all. There you go, there's 2 left. And on the app, they're actually 1 sin each, so I guess it's just one of those things that rounds up when you have 4 of them, which is irritating. But the point is, I'm not eating those other 2 because I'm not going half a sin over my allowance. So I'm going to finish today with 2 sins to spare. I'm going to have a cup of nighttime tea after I've had this cup of tea, and then do my bit of work and go to bed. Also, I really recommend the book I'm reading. This is it, Found by Erin Kinsley. It's very, very good. I've nearly finished it. I've only got that little bit left. So yeah, I've just powered through it. So let that be a recommendation for you. Okay guys, if you like the video, hit like. Obviously subscribe if you want to see more, and hit the notification bell if you want to get a notification when I post my new video, because obviously sometimes they're on the night, sometimes they're on the morning, because it's daily. Okay, cool. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching as always. Bye.